Look at this one. We got Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle might be bigger now.
Seen Tarzan and Conan.
Oh yeah, I want to grab those. Which is Superman. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, not that one. Jurassic Park. Black Hawk. Here you go.
Korak.
There's some Korak. Yeah, all this is a ton of Tarzan. Classic X-Men, Hawkeye, Justice League. Really cool. I already have. There's a Conan. There's a Joker. Fantastic Four. Got a Wolverine. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, that's Johnson.
I'm gonna keep that. They're $1, so. Black Hawk. Centurions. I remember that show. Then I already had that system already, or that series. I already have that series. Lone Wolf. A lot of Lone Wolf. That's about it. I'm gonna get these.
Yeah. Anything that's Indian? No problem.
That's a pretty comic book. Wow, these are really nice books. Really old.
Do you want American Indian?
Yes, Apache
Replicas. Wow. $20. This Sergeant Rock. And GI Combat.
Oh, there she is right there.
Okay, thank you.
You here? Yeah, these are, I think, mainly over Westerns.
Okay.
And there's Westerns and other stuff in here.
Yeah,
There's
nice
some good
old
ones in here, but they're priced to point, just so
Okay.
you know.
Yeah,
They
I was
went-
looking at them. Whoa. Whoa, cool.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
I like that one.
They're getting here around 2 or 3.
Metal Man. Army at War.
This with you, babe.
Wow.
You don't drink it? Yeah, but here, I've already yeah.
Legion, Justice League. Beckoning. Oliver.
Can you help me pull up some boxes?
That's some Dark Horse. Tarzan. $3. Basketball. This looks really good though. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's not bad. Not too bad. X-Men issue 21. I don't really collect X-Men though. Some nice old Avengers. Oh, this one looks so... Wow, these look really good. Doom Patrol. Oh, they beat up on the sides. Siding Rock. That's some impressive 12 centers. Okay, everybody, so here we have the first stock of comic books picked up this summer. Most of them were picked up for $1 at that storage unit sale. The rest of them I might have paid anywhere from $2 to $5. So first off, we have this nice cover of the Joker, issue 9. X-Men 92. It's got a pretty rough cover on it. Let me show you. Tomb of Dracula 69. Invincible Iron Man 163. I think I might have paid like $5 on this one. Just because he had a few books and I wanted to pick them up. But they were already part of a good deal. Here we have TMNT issue or book 11. Very nice cover on that one. The Uncanny X-Men 196. Centurions issue 2. Classic X-Men number 2. We got a Hanna-Barbera Top Cat. Now I think I only paid like $1 for this book, but as you can see, it's got some writing on it. We have X-Men 86. So a nice little reader copy. Daredevil Special number 3. Nice Spider-Man cover. Classic X-Men 14. The graphic novel adaptation of the first Batman movie. Really nice. I just thought these were pretty nice books. I think there's some kind of manga translation from Viz Comics. We have Area 88. This is the book 5, I think. Wolverine issue 2. Nice little Silver Samurai cover. Issue 3. Incredible Hulk 220. A little rough covered on it, but I still like it. There's nice vibrant colors on it. Iron Man 164. Now here we have an homage to the first Guardians of the Galaxy appearance. Astonishing Tales 29. Not the first appearance of the Guardians, but still a nice little cover. Got Yondu in the cover on the right there. Aliens vs. Predator. Shogun Warriors 8. Mortal Kombat issue 1 with Raiden and Kano. Adventures of the Mask 1. Marvel vs. DC book 2. 3. Now, the next few I did find at a garage sale. We have, I think, the first series of Deadpool. I got issue 1. Issue 2, unfortunately, had a sticker on the top right. I didn't want to risk it coming off, or getting off, I should say. Issue 3. I had 2 copies of this. This one still has the label on it, or the price tag on it. And issue 4. A little damaged while trying to get the sticker off. But lessons learned. And we have a few other books. X-Men 360. And we have a nice, Uncanny X-Men cover. 268.
This stack of books that I picked up over the summer, I got from a collector I've been seeing for over 6 years. Every time I go see him, he always has new books. I picked up a few books that intrigued me, a lot of nice covers, and a few questionable buys that I want to go over. So the first thing, we have a trade back collection of one of the most interesting crossovers I've ever seen, RoboCop vs. Terminator. I've never seen it in this form before. I have the 4 individual issues, so I decided to pick this one up because I just never seen it before. Really great story in case you've never read it, so I definitely recommend taking a look at this particular crossover. We got an issue of Howard the Duck, number 25. All the prices that you see on there are pretty much what I believe I paid. We got a Warlock and Infinity Watch number 1. Captain Marvel Giant Size Special number 1. Another Captain Marvel cover, Avengers 227. Because the film is coming out soon, I picked up this Blue Beetle issue 1. I believe one of the mini series starring the Blue Beetle, so I decided to pick it up. Looking forward to actually seeing this movie. And a few of the questionable buys here. We have Beavis and Butthead issue 1. He had a few Disney books added to his collection and a lot of Archie. So I kind of skimmed through them. I don't know much about Disney and Archie, so I just took a chance and picked up a few. Got Mickey Mouse here. I'm not sure that the issue number on this one. Bartman issue 1. Got 2 copies of Bill and Ted's Excellent Comic Book, issue 1. Got Betty issue 10 here. World of Archie number 5. And Archie 416. I heard that the more scandalously dressed, I guess, the girls are, the more chance the book has a value. So I decided to pick up this one. Now, I really liked this particular collection of Incredible Hulk magazines. They're from the early 80s, if I'm not mistaken, but really nice reads. I've already read this one, and I was pleasantly surprised how good a read it was. So I really liked the cover, and it kind of drew me to it. And I also got a few other ones here. I got the Hulk, number 21, 22, and 23.
Okay, everybody, so you saw me looking through a pretty impressive collection of Silver Age books at a little antique store in Navasota, Texas. So I had never seen books of such high quality at an antique store before. Generally, I find a lot of modern books or old torn up books, which I did find in this antique store. Some pretty destroyed westerns and kids books. But out of the ones I was looking at, these were the three I picked because they were probably in the best shape, and they're all key issues in each respective storyline. So we're going to start over here. I got Daredevil 25, the first appearance of Leapfrog. Avengers 38, a nice Hercules battle and cover. And Captain America, nice Red Skull cover right there with a vibrant red. And Captain and Agent 13. Out of the three books, this is the one with the most damage in my opinion. Right there in the top corner, see a little bit of color break. But other than that, I think they are all great candidates for slabbing. I've never actually had books slabbed before, but I think these will make really nice additions slabbed. And given the price, they would have been a little over $100, but the owner just went ahead and gave them to me for straight 100. So I'm really excited to find these and add them to the collection. And we're going to get on to the next stack of comic books I picked up. Okay, everybody, now for the final stack of books I picked up over the summer. I want everybody to pay close attention to this stack of books. They were all picked up from one collection. I had a really great time chatting with a father and son that were selling the collection they've been, I guess, putting together for some time now. I'm not sure entirely where they got all these books, but their house was full of them. There were long boxes underneath tables. There was a room where two gigantic bookshelves were full of loose comic books, and I really just had a good time chatting with them, and I felt that they brought out all the books they had for me to see and look through that they hadn't shown other people, because what I found key-wise, I don't see how another person didn't try to pick them up before me. But let's take a look at these books. I'm going to show the keys at the very end, and then I'll give you the amount I paid for this stack of books. So here we have Silverhawks issue 1, a pretty obscure toy line from the 80s I remember, but I've never seen it in comic book form, so I was really happy to find this book. And we had Sectors, another comic book based on another toy line from the 80s. This one I actually remember having a few of. Got Ninja Turtles Special, Winter 94. Conan 240. 271. 233. Swamp Thing 64. Saga of Swamp Thing number 7. I really like this cover, so I picked it up. Spectacular Spider-Man 110 and a fight with Daredevil. Daredevil 305. I already own this book, but this one is way better than my copy, so I decided to pick it up. We have Transformers Generation 2, Issue 2. Some more Conan, 223. Transformers 43. And they also gave me one more. I think these books he threw in because they were in pretty rough shape. We have Headmasters Issue 1. This one I couldn't leave behind. I think he actually gave me this one because I was debating buying it. We have the Archie series, TMNT, Meet Archie. Thought that was a pretty funny crossover right there. Now we got the Real Ghostbusters 2. I think this is a book based on the second movie. TMNT number 1, featuring the Mighty Mutanimals. Crisis on Infinite Earth 3.
4, Spawn issue 7, issue 10. I just like this cover because I remember reading Mars Attacks a long time ago. Topps Comics Mars Attacks issue 1. I think this is the second part of their series, actually. Dark Horse Comics issue 16. Another TMNT special, Winter 93. And we have this Amazing Adventures, the Inhumans, and the Black Widow issue 4. A nice older style book, but in really rough shape, as you might see here in the corner. I'll bring it here so you can see a little bit better. Missing part of the cover in the bottom right, but still, I liked the graphic. Nice Silver Age book. Okay, everybody, so now it's time to showcase all the amazing keys I picked up in that collection. The first few are the books that drew my attention to the ad. They are some 1970s Amazing Spider-Man. So here we have issue 140. And pretty good shape. #155 has some marks on the cover right here, but it is still in pretty good shape. #168 has a few creases that run through the book, and it's, as you can tell, a little faded, but still, I needed it for the collection. #347, a pretty nice Venom cover. #363, the conclusion of the Carnage introduction. Uncanny X-Men 201, the Baby Cable issue. Now, a book I've never seen in the wild. I was really happy to find because I love the cover. Web of Spider-Man issue 1, featuring the black suit Spider-Man. Really nice book. Fortunately, missing a piece of the cover right here. Other than that, it presents pretty well. Avengers 257, first appearance of Nebula. Those who watch the channel know I like Swamp Thing, and I found Swamp Thing issue 50. I believe this is the first appearance of Justice League Dark. Here we see the members on the cover right there. A little bit of damage, water damage on this side. I don't know if you can see it really well, but showcases really well. Now the final two books are probably the best books I've come across in a good while. Take a look at them a little bit closer than the other ones. We have DC Comics Presents 47, introduction of He-Man and Skeletor. Condition-wise, it has an issue right there, chipped off the cover. On the opposite side, we have a little bit of wear and creasing right here, right below the DC symbol. Other than that, really nice, vibrant colors. Super surprised to see this still in the collection, which made me think that no one had seen the boxes that they had let me see at this particular collection. And that was most evident with the last book. A book that needs no introduction because most people are hunting for this book. My copy has a lot of issues with it, but I still managed to find one in the wild, even though I would think I would never find it in a million years. New Mutants 98, introduction of Deadpool. Condition wise, it's dog-eared right there in the cover, and it has no less than 10 color breaking spine ticks on this side. But other than that, it is still, I think, in decent shape. People in the comments will have to let me know what they would grade it at. I never claimed to be any kind of a good grader, but it's still an epic find in the wild, pulled out of a collection and added to my pile. And with that, I can say, with the keys and the books you saw in just the previous segment, I paid about $280 for it all. I'm gonna pause right there so people can think, oh, that was an amazing deal, and let all the haters say, you should have gave them a lot more money that I didn't have. But at the end of the day, I think that they enjoyed selling to me and I enjoyed buying from them, and gave them all money I had on hand, and I got some really amazing books to add to my collection, which pretty much rounded out the summer, because I think it was my last summer deal actually, when I was driving back from Texas to Louisiana. So, and it pretty much ended with a bang. Finding this book, I couldn't believe I picked it up, and I was so happy to add it to the collection. Although I'll probably never find one quite as good or for nowhere near the cost, bundled with all these amazing other books. But still, I'm still grateful that they sold it to me, and they still wanted to keep in contact in case they had more books to sell. So it led me to believe that we had such a good rapport that we're hoping it can still buy more books. So there you have it, guys. There is all the comic books I picked up over this previous summer. I hope you enjoyed the content. Please leave me a positive or negative comment down below so we can start that chat. But until next time, thanks for watching.